100%, but I'll get there.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Absolutely.
How are you, Dr. Rebecca?
I'm well. Sorry, I muted myself because I never know what's going to go on in the background behind me.
Oh, with that crazy husband of yours?
I'm more the puppy, but you know, you never know. Crazy husbands, puppies, you know how it is.
Combo. How is the puppy? The pictures I see on Facebook, adorable.
He's adorable. He loves his little puppy pool that I got for him. So he and his friend, I think they were in earlier,
Very nice.
around, and
Very nice.
he's, you know, we think we're teasing him that he's part Billy Goat now because he likes to climb on everything. So
He's adorable.
he is adorable.
Does he sleep with you guys?
He does.
Move the camera back. Move the camera down here.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
It's not that much difference between where you're sitting.
Yeah, but I can't get oh.
So it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Yeah. Very comfortable. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why I had the secrecy from the back the other day.
Okay.
Because I was reading it.
There's a compliment.
Yes.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. Hope everyone had a great week. And even if we didn't, it's Shabbat, so it's a whole other level now. So let's take a deep breath and let everything go. And we'll start with a little nigun.
Good. Okay.
And it's summer, so we have to celebrate. It's summer. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hashavet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Rick and Alan are going to light candles for us.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Amen.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvah, compelling us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Amen ve'amen.
Thank you.
And we're going to ask Ellen to, everybody can unmute, and we'll ask Ellen to lead us responsively.
On my iPad, I had to find unmute in a different place. May the doors of this synagogue be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for fellowship.
May it welcome all who have unburdened,
Thanks
to express, hopes to nurture.
May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness, pride, envy, and enmity.
May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness.
May this Kehillah be, for all who enter, the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. Amen.
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 And as we enter Shabbat, we enter the mystical zone, the zone of magic, the zone of rest, of peace, of shalva, as we say. Shalva means peace, and it also means kind of a, it's beyond peace. It's a little bit of an inner peace, an inner feeling. And we're going to ask Paul and Isaac to read for us Shabbat is the place.
Shabbat is the place where time and space meet, without questioning how the beginning began or how the ending ends. Shabbat is the place where song and silence meet, blessing each other with the gift of rest. Shabbat is the place where dreams and angels meet, yearning together for a world of peace. Shabbat is the place where holiness and eternity meet, praying together for the world to come.
Amen. לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד ישמיענו אל המיוחד אדוני אחד שמו אחד שמול תפארת ולתהילה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי היא מקור הברכה מראש מקדם מסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה, לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת תקבלה הדדי די לך דודי הדדי די לקראת קלה הדדי די פני שבת פני שבת נקבלה ימין ושמאל תפרוצי ואת אדוני תריצי על ידי שבין פרצי ונשמחה ונגילה היי די הדדי די לך דודי הדדי די לקראת קלה הדדי די פני שבת פני שבת נקבלה שלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצלה תוך אמוני המצולה בואי קלה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת תקבלה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת תקבלה די 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 לה 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 ידידיי די 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 לך דודי ניקת קלה בני שבת תקבלה. These are moments when we hear the call of our higher selves, the call that links to the divine. Then we know how blessed we are with life and with love. May this be such a moment of such a vision, a time of deeper attachment to the godlike in us and in our world, for which we shall give thanks and praise. אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני המעריב הרבים. שמע אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ברוך שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ופלגתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וגשתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים אלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
אמן. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש נורא, תהילות אוסף אלה. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש נורא, תהילות אוסף אלה. מלכותך ראו בניך בוקע ים, לפני משה זה לי. אנו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש נורא, תהילות אוסף אלה. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Praised are you, Adonai, who spreads a shelter of peace over us, over all your people, Israel, and all over Jerusalem. פרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך. ברוך אתה אדוני הפורס סוכת שלום, עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל ירושלים. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. ברוך אתה אדוני הפורס סוכת שלום, עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל ירושלים. ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, פרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך. ברוך אתה אדוני הפורס סוכת שלום, עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל ירושלים. ושמעו ונאמרו לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפל. שוב ושמעו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת, לדורותם ברית עולם. ברית עולם. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat is here. It's such a great time. It's such a time of joy, time of celebration. No matter what goes on in our lives, we know that Shabbat will be here. And this week's Torah portion, Ekev, has a lot to it. And there's one particular part that I want to touch on. It talks about what is the love of God? What is, when people say love of God, what does that mean? But more than, and then the Torah proceeds to tell us a bunch of things that you can show your love of God. And then there's an odd sentence in there, in the middle of all of that, about do this, do that, certain prayers, certain feelings. But then it kind of says, and I'm paraphrasing, sort of feel it in yourself, right? And it's right there in the middle, and it's kind of an odd sentence, but what does it mean? It's a very important one. A lot of people come to me and they say, Rabbi, I want to feel God. I want to feel the feeling that people describe, and I don't know how. How do I feel? How do I feel this God, this faith? And this portion answers that question for us. How do we feel that feeling? So the maybe not so obvious, but kind of obvious way is to do. And when we take action, when we do things such as mitzvot, tzedakah, helping other people, good deeds, then we ultimately feel something. We feel good. We feel good about ourselves. We feel good that we helped someone. And so that's one way. And the second way to do it is to really let go. Let go. A lot of us think that we have to hold on to something or do something or be in a moment, be holy, and listen to all kinds of things, meditations and music. And while all those do help us, these are tools to get there. The most important is to let go of our inhibitions, of our previous thoughts about what and who God might be, and to just sit there with Him. And then the first way we do that is by actually listening to that voice. When we hear that voice that says, oh, I don't really feel God, let's listen to that voice and say, why? Why don't you feel God? What is it? Is it something that you were taught? Is it something you're resisting? Is it something that makes you feel kind of, when you hear it? Allow it to flow. Allow that to be your part. That's your block. That's the blockage that you have. All of us have some kind of blockage. And when we clear that blockage, and when we rethink, and when we open our hearts, we are able to have that feeling of God and what that means. And it's a journey. It's not something that happens instantaneously. And then we can use all the tools available to us, like prayer, like meditation, mitzvot, all sorts of things. These things help us to be there. But if we only do those things and nothing else, we don't really get there. We do great things. We do mitzvot, but we don't really get to that point where we really have the feeling and we have the moment and the recognition of what and who God is. And that's the promise that we give God in the Torah as the people of Israel, that we are the people who will love God. Not that no one else loves God. Obviously, everybody, other people love God as well. But that's our little promise in our group. We say we will be the people who love you, and we will find ways to do that. And so next time you have that resistance and that feeling, don't dismiss it, because it's probably very valid. Try to unblock it and try to go about it in a different way, in a roundabout way, and maybe turn left instead of right, maybe go forward instead of backwards. And then you will surely find that feeling of God. Shabbat Shalom. So let's get our service back, and we're going to do a Misha Berach. And today we have a Misha Berach for Linda, for Scott, for Oren, for Gabriel, for Paul, for David, for Meryl, for Toby, and for Tara, for Adam, and for Jeff, and anyone else who would like to give names, you may do so now.
Paul Selwyn, my father, and Elizabeth's father.
Nancy Alexander.
Ina Kornetsky.
Peter Walter.
Gloria Selwyn, my mother and Caroline's mother.
Graham Crute.
And we wish them all to have healing of body, healing of soul, and as we say it together, we sing it together, we can have great power in healing. Mi sheberach our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Mi sheberach our mothers, Sarah, Rebecca, Leah, and Rachel. May the one bless those who are sick with complete good health, the renewal of spirit, the renewal of body. Let us say Amen. Mi sheberach avotenu, Ahavah, Yitzchak veYaakov. Mi sheberach imotenu, Sarah, Rivka, Leah ורחל, הוא יברך את כל החולים עם רפואה שלמה, רפואת הנפש, רפואת הגוף, ונאמר אמן.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufia gita hilatecha. Eternal God, open our lips that our mouths may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah El Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Hasadim Tovim Bikonei Hakol Bisocher Hasdei Avot V'Imachot Umevi Goel Livnei B'neihem Leman Shemo B'Ahavah Melech Hoseh U'Mashiach U'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ufoked Sarah.
אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיה כל חי ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות כל חי. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה כל חי. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. May the one who creates harmony above make peace for us and for all of Israel and for all who dwell on earth. Amen. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום Kiddush cups. ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם, ויכל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישפוט ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה, ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. סברי חבריי. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, בורא פרי הגפן. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצבנו, ושבת קודשו באהבה וברצון, הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה בראשית. כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. אמן. לחיים. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שנתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו In the rising of the sun and in its going down, we
remember them.
In the opening of the buds and in the rebirth of spring,
We remember them.
in the blueness of the sky and in the warmth of winter,
We
We
remember them.
remember them.
in the rustling of the leaves and in the beauty of autumn, We
remember them.
in the beginning of the year and when it ends, we
Remember them.
so long as we live, they too shall live, for they are now part of us as we
As we remember them.
And we mention hope today for our Kaddish, and anyone else who would like to mention names. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי והמליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה. דאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום, עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. And as promised, we're going to alternate. Once in a while, we'll do Lechilach, then we'll do Adon Olam, and this evening we're going to do Lechilach. And I feel that we are still on this beautiful journey together, and it's a very appropriate song. To a land that I will show you. Lech lecha to a place you do not know. Lechi lach, on your journey I will bless you, and you shall be a blessing, and you shall be a blessing. And you shall be a blessing, Lechila. Lech lecha, and I shall make your name great. Lech lecha, and all shall praise your name. To a place that I will show you. Lesimchat chaim, lesimchat chaim, lesimchat chaim, lechila. And you shall be a blessing, and you shall be a blessing, and you shall be a blessing, Lechila. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Great to see everyone here. It's summer. We have a lot of people traveling, and soon we're going to meet together for Rosh Hashanah. And right after that is Yom Kippur. It's not mentioned yet in the email, but it will by next time. It's right after that. We have some parts going out, and if you'd like one, you can still have one. So email me. And this year, Slichot is going to be on the Sunday, the 29th, and it promises to have a lot of great reflections, meditations, and some good music. And I think without further ado, let's hand it over to Caroline. Oh, Elizabeth is going to make an announcement as well.
Thank you, Rabbi Shai. I just wanted to say I put my email in the chat. If anybody's interested in a little reading that we're going to do for Rosh Hashanah that Rabbi Shai has prepared for us, please shoot me an email and we would love to include you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Without further ado, Caroline.
Here's a tasty loaf of challah, loaf of challah, loaf of challah. Here's a tasty loaf of challah. And now we say the bracha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotze lechem min haaretz. Amen. Time to say Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Time to say Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom Kulam. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat.